Music for me is everything. I don't know, sometimes I tell people I just play rock because I just want my songs to rock, but that makes it sound like I'm wearing like sunglasses and a chain wallet. I just try and make good music that I would want to listen to. And, hopefully people will dig it. I'm Sam Christie. I'm releasing a split this month with my buddy Brian of A Day Without Love. Brian Walker. February 24th, Young Professionals. I am a drummer at heart, so I try and keep the beat in there, keep the percussion going in there to kind of drive the song, especially on this EP. Tried to mix it and create these songs so that the percussion drives them. I'm a fan of songs that have meaning, and I'm also a fan of just having fun with music. There's a bit of lyrical depth. I try and strike the balance between catchy simplicity, I guess, and a little more depth and thought lyrically and melodically. As far as lyrical content, I try and write about, everyday life situations, but taking it a step further, getting a little stream of consciousness and just kind of like vomiting my thoughts onto the page and then organizing them somehow. It's a little bit introspective and kind of looking at things from a different perspective, which is what I love to do. I try and bring that quirkiness and that thoughtfulness to all the parts of my song and be mindful of what each part is doing, what the guitar is doing, what the percussion's doing, and how they play off of each other, and for the biggest impact of the song. Coming from a background where I've always been in bands and I played Bamboozle, I played the Troc in Philly, I played drums in those bands, and it's definitely different as a solo artist. There's that freedom to do whatever you want, but it's also a lot of responsibility. You don't have four guys bouncing ideas off of each other in a room, it's just you. So that can be a little daunting, but you just gotta have fun with it. I try and let the songs almost write themselves and see where they go, and then make tweaks along the way. It's funny because Brian and I have probably hung out, I'm gonna say less than 10 times, but we talk all the time. We've always been talking about doing a split or doing something musically, so it's about time that we got this going. I'm excited about it. I haven't released music formally in a long time, so it'd be nice to get back into the swing, see what people think about my tunes. When Brian and I first started talking about this, he's like, yeah, let's do an acoustic EP. It would be awesome. So I came in with my acoustic songs, and Brian decided to flip the script a little bit, and he did all of his songs electric. So that was a fun little surprise. Very interesting to come in and see that. But I think people will find something on both sides of the EP, even though his is a little heavier and mine's not as heavy. But I think the songs definitely go well with each other, and our styles kind of play off of each other a little bit. So it's gonna be dope. I think the difference in the way that we brought these songs to the table, me doing acoustic and Brian doing electric too, also speaks to just how we are, like, as people and as music listeners. Like, you don't have to have a split with a band that sounds exactly like you. Brian and I are friends, and we want to make something cool together, and that's what we did. So, hopefully people will recognize that and just give it a listen and get into it. Young Professionals, Sam Christie, A Day Without Love, aka Brian Walker. February 24th, coming to all your favorite services, and I'd appreciate it if you took a listen, okay? I wouldn't call it a security blanket, but I do sleep in a hoodie.